Strengthening recall commands with your Labrador Retriever. Labrador Retriever, strengthening recall commands. Labrador Retrievers are one of the most popular dog breeds in the world. Known for their friendly and outgoing personalities, these dogs are also highly intelligent and eager to please their owners. One important skill that every Labrador owner should focus on is recall commands. Recall commands are essential for a dog's safety, as they can prevent your furry friend from running off and getting into potentially dangerous situations. In this article, we will discuss some effective strategies to strengthen recall commands with your Labrador Retriever. Before diving into the training techniques, it's important to understand the Labrador's natural instincts. Labradors are retrievers, bred to work alongside humans in various tasks. They have a strong desire to please their owners and are known for their loyalty. Understanding these traits will help in effectively training them, including strengthening their recall commands. 1. Start early. It's best to start training your Labrador puppy as early as possible. The earlier you begin training, the more quickly they will learn. Puppies are like sponges during their early months, absorbing information and forming habits that will stay with them throughout their lives. 2. Use positive reinforcement. Positive reinforcement is a key element in any training regimen. Labradors respond well to praise, treats, and rewards. Whenever your Labrador responds to a recall command, reward them with treats or lavish praise. This positive reinforcement will help them associate the recall command with something rewarding. 3. Consistency is key. Dogs thrive on consistency, and Labradors are no exception. Use the same recall command consistently, whether it's come, here, or any other word of your choice. Stick to one command and be consistent with it, so your Labrador understands what is expected of them. For practice in a controlled environment, begin training your Labrador in a controlled environment, such as a fenced backyard or a quiet park. Minimize distractions during the initial stages of training. As your Labrador becomes more proficient in returning upon command, gradually increase the level of distraction. 5. Start with short distances. Start training with short distances and gradually increase the distance over time. Begin by calling your Labrador from a few feet away and gradually extend the distance. This gradual approach will ensure success and prevent your Labrador from becoming overwhelmed. 6. Incorporate verbal and visual cues. Along with using verbal commands, incorporate visual cues to reinforce recall. Raise your arms or show a hand signal when giving the recall command. Visual cues can be helpful, especially in situations where your Labrador may be far away or unable to hear you. 7. Use long lines or leashes. When your Labrador is still in the early stages of training, it's a good idea to use long lines or leashes. This will give you control and prevent your dog from running off while they are still learning. As your Labrador becomes more reliable with recall, gradually reduce the length of the line or leash. 8. Turn recall into a fun game. Make recall training an enjoyable experience for your Labrador. They love to play, so incorporate games like fetch or hide and seek during training sessions. This will make the training sessions more engaging, reinforcing positive behaviors. 9. Don't punish your Labrador. Punishment is not an effective training technique, especially when it comes to recall commands. Labrador Retrievers respond best to positive reinforcement. Punishing your dog when they don't return immediately will only create anxiety and can hinder the training progress. 10. Train in short sessions. Labradors have a relatively short attention span, especially when they are young. Keep training sessions short but frequent. This approach will keep your Labrador engaged and prevent them from getting bored or overwhelmed. Remember, training your Labrador Retriever to have a strong recall command requires patience, consistency, and positive reinforcement. With time, practice, and dedication, you can have a well-trained Labrador who will reliably come when called, whether you're at the park or in your living room. Strengthening recall commands is an investment in your Labrador's safety and happiness.